Imagine 2013, you have a best friend. His best friends, you and him, have been best friends for a very long time, okay? Now, with this, you meet at the same time a woman that will become your best friend, a woman that will become your wife, a woman that will become the mother of your children. And then 10 years later, you find that your two daughters, maybe both, but as of right now, definitely one, they may not be yours. This comes from inside the Warriors organization, friends in the NBA, gossip individuals. Andrew Wiggins' wife has been having an affair with his best friend for the better part of 10 years, and neither one of his kids, but definitely one, is not his kid. It's his best friend's kid.
Thank you for joining the #1 podcast in Ohio. Please like, subscribe, and really, if you're feeling it, share this video out. Right. That's the genius. That's the scholar. I'm the champ. What we got going on?
Hey, brother Andrew Wiggins.
Oh.
Now y'all heard about what's going on with him, man. Yeah. Terrible thing. The love of your life, your girlfriend, you 2 children by this woman. And you find out that she been cheating on you with your homeboy for years.
Your best friend.
Your best friend. Yeah. And one of the children are not yours. You find that out. We see the brother had to step away from the game. He got to deal with some issues at home. You know, I've been wanting to talk to y'all all week and get y'all perspective on how deep this really goes. And I know that the viewers want us to touch on it. So what y'all think, man?
Yeah, man, this is hella deep, man. Hella deep. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about, you're thinking that's your seed and it end up not being your seed and possibly both of those children may not be his.
Yeah, man.
But that would eat at me in such a way that I would definitely need some counseling. I need to seek my brothers. I wouldn't even be thinking about basketball right now. No. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how old his kids are.
They're young. I mean, they don't look any. They're under 10 years old, so they're young children.
Still, you've vested. You've put time and energy and effort into, you know what I'm saying, raising your seed. Mm-hmm. Seemed like a good brother. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard no ill about Andrew Wiggins at all.
Right.
You know, shame on the Beezy. Shame on his homie.
So which one got more blame? Because for me personally, I feel like the more blame is on the homie, right? I would put the more blame on the homie. This type of shit happens every day when we're dealing with relationships and females and people cheating, and you know what I mean? But like, where is the coof of the homeboy?
There is none.
Like, after all this time, 10 years, y'all been kicking it.
Yeah.
And y'all been sleeping together the whole time. Mm-hmm. And my man Andrew Wiggins on the road hooping.
Right.
And he think that the godfather of his kids, his best friend, is being the godfather of his kids. But really, is he coming around really being a father to his kids? Because obviously, in between both of them, they both know. Or they might know. My thing is, she knew probably that there was a possibility that this kid could not be his, so you should have went on ahead and got rid of that thing. Like you should have got rid of that thing early because you knew then that you couldn't tell. It's a toss up. You sleeping with both of these men, it could be his, it could be his. Why would you even bring the child into that situation and allow this to perpetuate for all this time? And it's like now, the money, it's gone. It's slowed up because that ain't even his kid.
You know, it's just a really messy situation any way you slice it. You know, I agree that I'm going to put more of the onus on your so-called best friend because that's not your friend. Okay? And she wasn't your woman either. Okay? That's your girlfriend. You know, you got 2 kids now. One of them ain't yours. And for you to know somebody long enough for them to be your best friend, like your best friend. We grown men right now. I don't call everybody my best anything. You got to have time vested in me and me to really believe that for me to be that close. And of all the women in the world, you boning my woman
Right.
For 10 years.
for 10 years?
So
I'm out here balling, making the bread for everybody.
Right.
basically, you taking care of her, his kids, him.
You my homie. I'm breaking you up. It's happening. We made it. And you choose her to do that with? She's terrible off top. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting rid of both of y'all. I don't care how long you've been my friend. It's over for you.
But she been terrible. But like at what point as the homie do you stop being terrible? Because like she can sleep with any other dude. But when as a homie does your moral compass say, I shouldn't be sleeping with the homies, girl, especially when he breaking me off with bread. I just bought a new Lambo.
This is my
I can
guy.
smash any chick I want.
This my guy.
Yeah, so you getting best of both worlds for real. You got you keeping the homie at bay. You sleeping with his girl. You know he breaking you off. Probably got you a nice little whip, whatever. You see what I'm saying? You playing both ends of this thing. You's a grimy individual.
Terrible person, man.
You's a grimy individual.
And I really feel for Andrew Wiggins, man, because it's like I couldn't think about nothing else either. If this happened to me, how could you focus on that? Knowing that them could not be your kid. One of them you know is not your child.
Then you know for 100%.
Your world is destroyed to a point. You know, so I got no love for any of that situation. And I tell the fellas, like, it's one thing me and my bed watch is paternity court. And this is nothing new, to be honest, because there's a lot of grimy people out there like that. You know? If you got, there's a million people in the world, and I'm going to choose the one that's right next to me. I'm sleeping with my brother's woman.
What other one I'm going to choose?
I mean, it's wicked. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The tendency of a woman, you know, in today's space, we already know, we've covered it many times over, that they real shiesty with how they get down. So at no point did you, as the woman or the homie, say, yo, this ain't it. At no point.
He ain't no good.
You neither one of y'all no good, man.
Like the moral compass, like, and that's what I was saying. Like, okay, 10 years ago, y'all both met her. Y'all both was feeling her.
Right.
Y'all both liked her. You know what I mean? At one point, this man made him the chick. Was your, I don't know, man. When was it deep down inside yourself that you thought to yourself, maybe I should step off? Because there's always been situations like that where me and the homie have both liked the chick.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, to me though, like in situations like this, when both of us normally like the girl, she normally chooses.
That's it.
And she not choosing both. She choosing both. She choosing to be with me, but to be with you too. And not only be with both of us, like you're with both of us forever. For like 10 years.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, who knows who else my homie sleeping with and who he bringing back.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, ain't no telling who Andrew sleeping with. Because the homie got inside privilege. So is he telling Lil Mommy that what Andrew doing on the road, hating,
No doubt.
backstabbing, all this,
You never know. 'Cause
all this manipulation?
suckers do that.
Right.
That's it. You took it. Suckers
get
do
they
that shit,
end.
right? Because he's like, yo, he over here doing this. I can treat you better. I can do you better. You see what I'm saying? And she's like, you know what? Okay. But we got to keep it on low because I like his money.
Yes. We need his money to
I need
live.
his money.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That takes me back to the lady real quick. It's like, man, you can have no money, no nothing, get up in there. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, best of both worlds. The homie ain't got nothing. He ain't in the league.
Right.
He just close to the homie who in the league and got the money.
And what do he actually do for a living? Besides just be the homie.
Man.
Hey, it usually be the pool guy.
Man, but at least
Tennis coach.
At least the tennis coach and the pool guy, I don't know.
Right.
At least the tennis guy and the pool guy and the tennis coach, I'm paying for. At least the tennis guy and the pool guy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't home. They ain't the homies. They ain't my friends. Just think, even if it's the tennis coach or the pool guy, she's not keeping that baby and not saying that it's mine. She's not faking that. You know what I mean? Even if it's that, it's like, still, I don't know these men. Yeah, she betrayed me. Yeah, she ain't shit. But it's like, if you fall out with your woman, your wife, the woman you love, you gonna run to your niggas. Andrew Wiggins ain't got nowhere to run to. Because the place his haven he would run to, both of them are the reason for his affliction of pain right now.
Right. So he just got to stand on his own too. You got to put the trash outside. That's what I'm gonna say. And they both trash individuals to me. You know, because you said something really good. Betrayal of trust. When there's nobody you can trust, that's a cold place.
Cold place.
That's a lonely place.
Yeah. And he lonely. More than anything, he lonely because, like, you know, hopefully he got like some brothers or some cousins or somebody that Andrew Wiggins can go to, his mama, and lay on that couch.
He been loving those children.
Bro, that's the thing.
Come on.
And then how do you tell your brother and sister that they not brother and sister, but they have brothers? See, like this whole trickle down effect, and it's not gonna stop here because the crazy thing is these kids is young. So the older they get, the more of this they gonna have to face as reality. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just don't die until somebody physically dies in the dirt, because the kids are always gonna be like, "Oh, you're my dad. You're not my dad."
Right.
Oh, you're my. You know what I'm saying? You always have to play that, man.
It's like, it's terrible because it affects the children so much. I almost hope that they're not his kids.
Both of them, so he can walk away with a clean break, and he's not stuck in limbo and in between where he's halfway in and halfway out, and he has to make a decision about staying with her for his child's sake and this and that. And it's just
because it's going to hurt either way.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's going to have to disassociate himself if those aren't his children, but it'll pass.
Yeah.
But if one of the kids is his, he's going to always be faced with that.
Yeah.
And, you know, those kids are going to be brother, sister, cousins or whatever. Like, come on, man.
What I hope doesn't happen is that he still has to pay child support. In some cases, bros who ain't the father still have to pay.
Well, he ain't gonna have to pay nothing.
Sign that birth certificate.
This is easy. But yes, he did. But this is an easy win because this is a proven case of adultery. This is an easy.
That's true.
This is an easy win. This is not like you got to go fight court and all this. We know that one of the children isn't his. We know she's been cheating with him the whole time. They can prove it. No, they're not married. No, this is not divorce court.
It's not like there was uncertainty around him being the father. He always thought he was the father, but she was cheating. He was your adulterer. So that's very good.
I think this is a clean cut case for Andrew Wiggins, and hopefully he can walk away and make a clean break from it. So. Really good topic, really good perspective, brothers, man. It's just this is a painful one.
It is.
To really think about emotionally, because you depend on your brothers and then you depend on that woman you love so much. And it's like, that is your circle. That is your life. That's your livelihood. When people say the world doesn't revolve around you, but it does. Your world revolves around you, your children, and your family, and your friends, and your extended people. And his world right now is crumbling. So
I just hope for better days for you, man.
Straight up.